to another day of Vlogmas. I wanted to do a little get ready with me. I'm getting ready to go to dinner with some friends, and it's 3:34 and I need to leave in about an hour. So I just showered and I've only put on this Skin Divine Elixir Luminous Skin Oil. That's literally all that I have on my face and nothing else. So I'm gonna start doing my makeup. A lot of you guys have asked how I do my makeup, so I thought I would show you. I'm getting ready to use this matte putty primer from e.l.f. And then I'll just take you guys along getting ready and like how I pick my outfit and all that stuff. Hopefully I can get done like getting ready quickly. Today I planned on like wrapping gifts, and I actually ended up working on the office and pretty much just doing that. I brought all of the gifts out to the living room, and then I literally didn't like wrap anything. So I'm probably gonna try to wrap them tomorrow maybe. Brady and I head to his parents' house tomorrow. So we're pretty much just gonna be hanging out there and not doing anything too crazy because it'll be obviously Christmas Eve. And yeah, so that's the plan. I'm gonna turn you guys a little bit. So next I'll use this Fenty Beauty foundation, and then I use what are these? These are, I can't remember, Beaky blender brushes. They're the best like blending brushes ever. If you've never used them, you have to try them. Like, they feel really soft on your skin. And whenever, oh shoot, do I want to do eyeliner today? Or not eyeliner, eyeshadow? No, it'll take too long. So anytime I do eyeshadow, I used to do my eyeshadow last, and then I learned that like that is a literal terrible idea. So I started doing it first, and it's so much better. But I don't want to do it today because I honestly don't think I'll have time. I still have to do my hair. Obviously I need to finish my makeup, and then we need to leave in literally like exactly an hour. So I just feel like if I do my eyeliner, or wow, I keep saying eyeliner, I feel like if I do my eyeshadow, it's not gonna either turn out right, it's gonna be rushed or something, so I just don't want to do that. And then I just put it all over. My face has felt really dry lately, and I think it's because it's obviously getting a lot colder out, so that like face skin oil is really good. I've never actually used a oil before on my skin because usually my skin is crazy oily, but it's just like having a moment, and it's not like really oily anymore, which is like fine. And I feel like it's starting to get like less oily. So now that I put that everywhere, the next thing that I do, and I will also link below the video where I actually learned how to do my foundation and like to do my whole routine. I need to put some down here because I have a lot of blemishes down here. Sometimes I use concealer down there, but then sometimes I feel like it doesn't blend well. Okay, so next I'm gonna use, my face just felt so dry. It's so weird. Like, even with that elixir, I still feel like it feels hydrated, but it almost feels like itchy, and I'm thinking maybe like I'm reacting to something that I'm using in a not so good way. So I don't really know, but I'll figure it out. And then I'm using this Radiant Creamy Concealer by NARS. And then the number that I'm using is, I think it's 1.45. Yeah, 1.5 medium dark. And I just put that all on here and get it all over. This is really expensive, and it does run out really quickly, which kind of stinks because it's so expensive. But I have not found a concealer that doesn't like negatively react with my skin. A lot of concealers like make my face kind of itch. Like, I have a very sensitive like skin, and I've used a lot of like cheaper concealers, and they don't do it for me. It like literally my face will like be itching, and yeah, it's like great, you save a couple bucks, but not the expense of like literally having your face feel like it's about to fall off. So yeah, I have a couple of like breakouts over here, so I'm just gonna cover those up. This concealer, and I always put a little under my brows, especially when I'm not using eyeshadow, because I actually don't do my brows. I feel like they have a good shape already, like just on their own. And that's why I get them done pretty frequently, because I like to keep that shape, because I actually don't really know how to do brows very well. So I kind of put concealer all over, it seems. And then that's done, I'll just blend it in. Comment below if you guys are big makeup people. I am not. I've recently like learned, and I've gotten like a lot better at it, but I still have a long way to go before I feel like I've like completely mastered it. One of my friends last night, she like is so good at makeup, and she was like, oh my god, like you're killing it with makeup, like your makeup has looked so good lately. And that just made me feel so good, because I've really been like working. But I've had a lot of friends who are good at makeup, and I don't know one of them that said that they just like, you know, just woke up one day and they were good at it. All of them, they had to like really work at it to get better. So I'm gonna try to work a little bit harder to get better at it. Hi, Chunk Chunk. Bane just came to the door. Hi, come here. Hi. He loves attention. If I'm too far from him, he has to come and say hi. Hi, bud. So just blend that in. Go hop up. Go hop up. Usually when I tell him to hop up, he'll go hop on the bed. But I think he wants the cheese that I have. You're licking your lips. He wants this cheese that I have in here. And the reason I have cheese, yeah, you want some cheese? The reason I have cheese is because I haven't eaten all day. I forgot. What? Okay. Break you off a piece. Hey, go get it. Go get it. This is from last night, when we had friends, or I had friends over for the bachelorette. Okay, that's done. I ended up breaking off that cheese because sometimes he'll eat stuff too fast, and or if I know he's gonna come back for more, which he literally is like staring at me right now, he wants more, I'll give him a little bit later. I love cheese and crackers. Something about it that's just really, really good. Especially like the more like expensive cheese. So good. Okay. Next thing that I do is I contour my nose. And I get a very tiny brush. And then I use this Fenty matchstick, and this is called Truffle. And then I get the same little NARS concealer, and I put this down my nose, like kind of right down the middle. And then I get this matchstick, and we just take this sucker right down my nose. It started to rain outside, and like I feel like I love the rain when I don't have anywhere to go, when I can literally just stay home and do nothing all day and night. But it's literally the day before Christmas Eve, and I have so much to do, and then we're going to dinner. So it was really like I had to really get the energy to like get ready and like, you know, get ready for the day, just because like I really want to be just like cozy. But I'm really excited to go to dinner because I'm using this Airspun loose face powder and original. You can literally just get this off of Amazon. It's translucent powder. But I'm really excited to go to dinner because my friend Holly's in town. She's from here, and if you guys watched the vlog where I went to Las Vegas, she actually like lives between Las Vegas and Chicago. And I just put this on my cheeks, and then I put it here my high point. I think that's what that's called. I feel like that's what makeup people say it's called. But anyway, so she lives like in Vegas and Chicago. Her job is like remote, but she travels to Vegas a lot because her boyfriend lives there, so she kind of lives between the two. But she has a business that's for like connecting influencers with different businesses and businesses with influencers if they like want someone to represent them. So she does like a lot of like back and forth with that, but she is home to visit her family and I'll get to see her. So we're gonna go to dinner, but all the restaurants here are pretty much like closed / have outdoor seating. And we're going to this restaurant that I haven't been to since like everything's kind of like shut down, but they're open along with like some other ones that have like larger windows and like, you know, those garage doors where you like pull them up and like you can like let the sunshine and stuff in. Well, they have that, but it's raining outside, so I don't really know how it's gonna work. We're gonna do our best, but there isn't really anywhere else to go out to eat, and then I felt like it would be kind of weird to like have them over here when, I don't know, I just like, we're gonna be leaving tomorrow and I still need to like pack, and like usually when you have friends over, I feel like they stay like for a long time, you know. And then I just use the same matchstick on my cheeks. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it'll be like a very seamless and nice evening where we can like get in and it's not something where we have to like, you know, wait or not get in, because if we don't get in, I really have no idea where we're gonna go. So let's just hope for the best for this, guys. You guys, I'm sure, will know what we ended up doing if you watch, if you follow me on Instagram, because I'll share on stories. And now the next thing I do is I blend this in, and I try to get it blended in really good, because you do not want to have like this part of your nose and stuff be like super defined, because it's like, it's not cute. And then just go down the bridge of your nose and blend in that middle part. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, next thing, get a little blush, and no, take that back. I need to get my highlight first, and get my little highlight brush, and I just put that kind of right above my little contoured area. Just blend those together, and do the same on this side. I'm not like super good at highlight, but I'm definitely learning. I'm better than I used to be for sure. And then I put some like up here, down my nose, tip of my nose, and that's enough. And then the next thing is, oh, the highlight I used was literally something generic. It's called Sugar Contour Mini Highlighter. I'm not super picky about highlight. Honestly, I feel like it all works similar. And then I have this Benefit Mini Reunion Tour Cheek Stars for my blush, and it's on the inside. You know, there's some days where you just don't feel like your makeup is gonna be like bomb. I feel like today is one of those days, but only because I'm not taking my time. And I feel like usually when I do my makeup, I will like put something on and then let it like sit. Like I'll let it sit for a while. It's like weird. I don't know if it's like a makeup thing or a me thing, but like when I put something on, if I let it sit for a bit, like example, if I put like the contour on, I let it sit for like a minute and then put something else on after, I feel like I don't know, I feel like it like gets into my skin better, and it like just looks better than if I like, you know, do my contour, do my nose, like do everything like back to back. So I would say if you're gonna like try to do this look, definitely like maybe take a little more time just like on it. Okay, so I literally don't do anything for my brows, mostly because I don't know how. But I'm using this little, it's called Fatty, I think, and it's like just a brow like liquid thing, and I just kind of brush them up and it gives them just a little bit of lift. I'll show you in a second like the difference between. Okay, so there isn't really much difference, to be honest. Yeah, you can't really tell, but I can tell. It looks a little different to me. It just, one looks a little bit higher. I don't know, can you see? No, you can't. But one just looks a little bit higher, and then the other one looks a little bit lower. So I'm just gonna pull them both up, and I feel like it kind of lifts my face a little bit. Kind of like when people get that, like the brow thing done, you know, where your eyebrows go up. I feel like it lifts their face some. I do think that sometimes, like, I lift it a little too much, and then I gotta kind of bump it back down because I don't want it to be too high. Like, I don't want my brows to look abnormal, but yeah, I literally don't do like anything at all to them. And my brows are a lot, not thinner, but they're more thin than some people's brows are right now, but like that's just what I like. I don't know, I look back at old pictures, and some of my old pictures, my brows were like so crazy thin, and I feel like I went with what was popular or in at the time, you know? And I feel like right now it's in to have your brows be like really big, and I think it looks great. Like, I don't think it doesn't look great. I just feel like I would look back on my eyes and be like, you know, kind of regretting that I did it. But yeah, so I've just kind of left my brows the way they are. Okay, so next I have this Marc Jacobs, I don't really know what this is called. It's a black eyeliner, but I don't know what it is. But anyway, it says Marc Jacobs on it. So when I put my eyeliner on, that's like kind of liquidy. It's so much easier if I use like a little like brush thing. So for me, I use that, and I feel like it just works a lot better than trying to get the actual like pencil on there. So I just take it kind of like a paintbrush and then just paint over my eyeball. You know, I was thinking the other day, and this is like totally random, but you guys know how I am. I was thinking like about the shows that haven't like come out, you know, because of like COVID. And I was like wondering if they come out, if they'll do anything like extra. So like You, you know, I'm thinking of the show You, like I love that show. And then like Stranger Things, like if they come out, will they like release more episodes than normal, or do you think it'll be like the same amount of episodes? Like, I don't know. I'm excited for whenever they do come out, because I don't really have time to watch a lot of TV, but whenever I find a show that I really love, I really get into it. Like Stranger Things was my show. I love that show. And I think I loved it because it was like a throwback to not my time, because obviously like I wasn't born in that era, but I could kind of like get some nostalgia from it, like them like having to use like phones and like not having like cell phones. Granted, I grew up in a time when there were cell phones, but like not all my friends had them until we were like older. So like when we were younger, a lot of the time, like if we wanted to hang out with someone, we had to like, you know, call from the house phone that was like, you know, connected to a literal wall. And like, I don't know, I feel like there's just like a lot of nostalgia there. Okay, so now I'm going to use a Scandalous Curve Alert Rimmel London lash blast thing. So I put this on before I put on my lashes. And then the only thing I'm going to put on is gloss, like after this. I thought about using something else, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm actually out of my makeup like setting spray, but I just use the e.l.f. and my friend actually told me that it's like a dupe for something that's like more expensive, so I trust her judgment because she's good at makeup, and that is not my strong suit, but I'm learning. Okay, so this is pretty much my finished look. I just need to put on my lashes. And for lashes, I use these House of Lashes Sephora collection lashes. They're like really thick, and they're in marigold, so that's what they're called. They have like a different packaging, I think, online, but they're still the same thing. They're just called Marigold House of Lashes Sephora collection lashes. So I used to not be able to put on my lashes, but I've learned a way that like I can now put them on myself. So wow, I just picked up some nail glue. Wouldn't that be terrible if I put that on? Oh my god, that would be terrible. I'm just using this like duo adhesive little glue. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys how I put these on, and hopefully I can do it for the camera. I feel like anytime I try to show you guys, like, it just doesn't come off well. But I put the glue on the front of the lash, so like right here, and then the top of the lash too. I don't know why I do both, I just do. And then I'll let it dry, and I let it dry usually until I can't see the blue anymore. I actually used to be really bad at putting on lashes, like I'm not kidding, like I was so bad at it. So now I'll show you guys how, like, the secret to putting them on, at least for me. So if you guys were good at tracing as a kid, I feel like if you could like trace, you know what I mean, like when you had like a coloring book and you like, instead of coloring it, you just like trace the outline. So think of that when you put on your lashes. I get my lashes, I'm gonna try to do it in this camera, but we'll see how that works. Okay, so the blue isn't really there anymore. Okay, wow, I can barely see my eyeball right now in this lens. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this. Okay, so I used to think that I needed to put the lash up here, and I used to think that because literally like no one teaches you how to put lashes on. You just see people with them on, you just like assume. So I always put my lashes, usually, let's see, I used to try to put them like here, and I put them more like here now. So put them like, not the middle of your lash, but pretty close to the middle. And like I feel like if I put my lash on wrong once, then it's done. Like I am done and I can't do it anymore. Now I'm getting like nervous. Okay, so when I put it on, I flip it like this. So like you'll get your hand, flip it all the way up. You can see it's like flipped. And then, I'll try to do this so you guys can see. Yikes. Has to be very, very like flipped up, and I do not use anything other than my fingers. It's literally it. And the lash is on. I think the hardest part about putting on a lash is figuring out where on your eyelash to, or where on your eye to put the lash. I think that's the hardest thing. And then let's see, I think I didn't get the side part on good enough, so I need to like move it a little bit. And sometimes I do have to do that with like the corners, sometimes it's like not on enough. So we're gonna press there. The corners, like the front and this side and this side are like the hardest part of your lashes to place. Let's see, I think and then okay, yeah, so I think that's the hardest thing to place, just like the corner. But once you get those corners on, you are good to go. And I started practicing with lashes that were really, really like inexpensive, so like some from the dollar store, and then just like put them on over and over again. It really didn't take me that long, but what was the kicker was like when I started being able to put them on was when I stopped trying to use tweezers. Like I feel like I used to use tweezers because like that's what everyone uses, but I cannot use tweezers. And I think it's because like, I mean, we're so good with our hands. Just like think about all the things that you can do with your hands that like require really like a lot of focus, and if you like try it with your fingers, I bet you can do it. And honestly, I feel like it's harder with nails, and you guys know I typically have longer nails, but yeah, it's not too bad. So you guys saw that took literally like 2 seconds. So let's see if I can get this side on. It's always like not a race, because like I don't want to like, try to get it on too fast or anything, but it's always like I'm nervous that if I put it on wrong, like, because I have had times where I put it on like too close this way or too close this way, and it like doesn't look right, and then I literally have to like start over. But it's almost like when you like do your hair in a hairstyle and then like it doesn't turn out and you try to do it again or try to do something different, and like when you try it just like it's like it's done, like your hair is just trash. It's the same with eyelashes for me. Like if I try once and it doesn't work, then I'm just screwed. Okay, so I'm gonna try to show you guys a side. So you flip up like this, make sure it's pretty much straight up. And then I try to follow the eyeliner line. So I'll get really close for you guys. You can see. I don't know if you guys can even see. I'm trying to just follow the eyeliner line and put it like kind of close to where you do your eyeliner. Yikes. Oh gosh. Let's get her on there. And she's on. And then I just kind of like stick the corners with my nails and then like press it down with my fingers on the other spots. I don't really mess too much with the inside because I feel like sometimes when I do it like smashes the lashes, but the corners are the biggest thing, and I feel like I put enough glue on like all sides where I don't have to worry as much about like the top part. It just stays on. I never have to worry about my lashes coming off, like they always stay on. So that's how I put on my lashes. Okay, I'm gonna take out my hair and then we can go pick out my outfit. So this top is from Boohoo. It's one of my favorites when I like don't really know what to wear, but I want to look cute. I really like how it has this little like ruching detail right there. And then I'm just wearing these. Oh, they don't even have pockets. But these are like, they feel like sweatpants, but they are like trousers, but they have like literally elastic in the back. They're from H&M. So I wear these when I want to look like a little bit more put together, but still have that like cozy vibe. And then I'm wearing this jacket. I got this from Apricot Lane. So lots of beige per usual, but this is my dinner outfit and this is my makeup look. I think that it looks really good and I like how it turned out. So yeah, I'm just gonna get out of here, go to dinner. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you guys want more like get ready with me's, chatty videos, because I, you know, love to chat. So, and Vlogmas is coming close to an end, so there's only, I think, 2 more videos, and there still is a giveaway, so make sure you guys are watching the next 2 videos, but yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I hope you had, I hope you have a good rest of your night. Bye, guys.